Hello, everyone, and welcome to another stream. I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing just fine. Why is my little guy? There we go. Maybe it's because I didn't take a breath there, and it just never registered that it was working now. Hello. How are y'all doing today? I hope everything is good with y'all. I'm just moving my windows around. Oh, why is my... Hello? Why is my signal bad? Wait, why am I dropping frames right now? Hello? Oh, I've dropped a shit ton of frames. Hello? Are we good now? It looks green. It feels like we're fine now. Okay, hopefully we're Gucci now. Hello. I hope we are all doing good today. I am back here playing some Minecraft. Let me just adjust some audio levels. I've done some stuff. Some things have happened, guys. I've done some things around the world. I know it's been like 2 weeks since I've streamed Minecraft, but that does not mean I have not been playing in this world. As you guys could see, this is a room you guys know. It's just a little bit bigger. I finally knocked down the walls, and I have this going on. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do in here. This is technically our quote-unquote bedroom. As you could see, our bed is inside a room. I have some cocoa beans growing back here. I've taken out the flowers that were back here. I have some glow lichen just chilling up there. And this is like a kind of a prototype of kind of what I wanted to try out here. There's nothing in any of this. I literally placed this down and then I called it a day. Don't know if that's where it's going to be, but that's what we're thinking. I kind of like these for like cabinets almost, even though there's nothing back there. I could put like barrels or something back there so they actually function like an actual cabinet, I guess. I have a, let me give you guys the tour while it's raining here. This is our courtyard. As you guys can see, I ended up doing the aquarium kind of back there. It's bare bones now. Hopefully in the future I'll get some more stuff back there so it's a little brighter. I decided to go with I've gone with some terracotta, as you guys could see, and birch logs. Like, we out here. We are definitely out here doing the stuff and things. This is our little courtyard with our little aquarium. We have some like a little outcropping here for like decorations, I guess. The bare bones of our smelting room. I need to finish this room off. I keep forgetting. I have our storage room over here, which has some storage. I have all my wood back here. I even picked up some acacia saplings. My extra chest, my miscellaneous chest. I've killed a lot of oh, they have different varying amounts of luck. Interesting. Again, I've never seen one of these bunnies before. So the fact that I've seen so many so far is wild to me. I got a few more trims. I still don't really know how those work. I have a ton of so many fucking sticks, along with so many birch saplings. This is where all my stone will go once this is where my stone would go if I had any. I have some amethyst blocks here. This is my hostile mob drops. I have some white wool here, some deep stone dyes here, and then all my organics. This is all my neutral mob, passive mob drops. This is all my tools and stuff, and you can see I have my crafting bench here because this is also where I have my ores and my redstone, my cobblestone at hand. And yeah, so this is where I have everything. As you can see here, I have a bunch of terracotta. Let me just finish this off. The ground here is also a black terracotta, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, black terracotta. And I have taken 2 separate trips to the mesa. Honestly, I would have had enough, but I made a ton of this because I thought for a hot second I wanted all of my hallway and all of my floors to be this, but it ended up being too much. So now I just have a ton of red glazed terracotta. But I guess it's a good thing because that means I have more regular terracotta to play with here in the future. Also, I have so much birch. So much birch. Coming up here, I have another little outcropping, just a little space, mostly so I could see out there. If you guys see all the way down there, that's a lightning rod. I have a couple of lightning rods around the place. I don't know if I've shown you guys those before, but here's more of our aquarium. I decided to go with a brown here. For I think consistency's sake, because I think I want this to be the color of all our glass, but also it's oddly enough the most clear that works with this color aesthetic. This is where we're going to have our enchanting setup and like our library of sorts. This is where all our bookshelves and this stuff are going to go in the future. I'm also playing around with like this more modern looking storage, I guess. This one looks like a little guy, but which isn't my intention, but it is what we've got right now. And this is where I want to like have things that I'm going to take with me. Here you could see are going to be able to see our towers when I get around to them. And yeah, I have some stairs out here now so I can get up and down. It is still wildly square around the place. But let me tell you, this terracotta did a lot for this build. I'm glad you guys didn't see this build before I got the terracotta in, because there was not enough trust or process for me to hold you guys over, to be honest with you guys. I haven't really looked at this from the outside view at the very least, but I have done a little bit to kind of supplement it. Oh, hold on. Turn on the audio for you guys. But this is sort of what we got going on. Up here, I still have this as our kind of like porch green room type deal. So we can look out here. I still haven't done the path, but as you can see, I've kind of done some preliminary path blocking. And I try to like leave a block. So what I do is, as I'm going through here, every time I come through here, if I have my shovel with me, that is, I try to throw down a path block just so I can keep track of like where I'm coming and where I'm going on the most common path. Because again, I want to create paths all around the place. As you can see here, this is what this entire build looked like, but without this. It still doesn't look great from the outside shape, but we're getting there. I just picked these up. We have a little automatic door here. This is where we're going to want our stables here in the future, which I kind of fuck with. And that's about it. For how long this has taken me, this is all I have to show for it. But this is the vision. Oh, up there you could see our other, my other lightning rod. Lightning rods actually have a huge radius, but I was unsure if this would cover everything over here. So I decided to pop that in because this is an all wood build before, at least. So I wanted to make sure things were like good Gucci. Speaking of Gucci, I've done relatively nothing over with these builds. I'm still wrapping my head around how I'm going to do the redstone for our automatic pumpkin pie stuff. And I still need to come up with a project that's going to get me a ton of stone. something that I'm gonna like dig into the ground and grab a bunch of stone. I still don't have one because I want to build this out of andesite. And oof, you know? Also, this might be a more densely packed forest now than it was the last time you guys saw it, though. Oh, I also terraformed this a little bit to reach up there instead of being like the sheer drop it was before. Because I've so much wood. I have cut down so many trees. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's find out. How many? No, not birch. I want birch logs. I even started stripping the logs as I was cutting them down, and then I forgot about it. So yeah, about 4,000 blocks, 3,800 blocks. And do I have strip blocks here also? Are these in no discernible order? Here it is. Another 3,200 blocks of these. So I would say approximately 6,000 birch blocks or birch logs I've cut down, which on average these trees give you about 4 to 6, so average of 5. So I mean, you guys can do the math. It was a lot. But the vision's coming together. Like I said, I just got this terracotta blocks this past week, like in the past couple of days. My closest mesa biome is 6,000 that way. So it is, yeah, it's positive. It's about 6,000. It's a long walk. It's a couple of days in games, back and forth. So I've only taken the trip twice, but I have seen some really cool things from here to there, including a swamp that had frogs in it, which I didn't realize frogs could be in swamps. That was a shock to me. Can I sleep? It's been raining. Oh, there it goes. All I had to do was complain about it. Although it is about to be nighttime. But yeah, so that's the progress I've done. I've done nothing there. I've spent most of my time just resource gathering for this build. And I hemmed and hawed about it for a good long while. Again, I don't know exactly how I want to do this. As I was building this, I was kind of envisioning buildings like almost like Mediterranean buildings and how they build into like hilly sides and stuff like that, which eventually is what finally convinced me to go looking for terracotta, because I was firmly against going to go get terracotta, because again, most of my builds, I want them to be builds that highlight kind of the progress I've made in an area. Oh, also this is a pufferfish door. So it's a proximity door. So when I get close to these guys, they puff up, and that gold pressure plate registers that they've puffed up because their hitbox physically gets larger, and it touches this, and that sends a signal out, which I have going out to start the door. And another guy over here, and they also are starting this. This goes up, it activates the whole door actually, because of the start is up top. I grabbed the door and the pufferfish are two different ideas, but I thought it was pretty cool. I've always wanted to do a proximity door, and I'm glad I finally got the chance. But yeah, so here's our little courtyard. I like it. I just need to figure out how to do this. And then we'll be Gucci. The reason I have this here, the only room here to have an actual closed off door is because if I ever need to like stop an AFK or something, I want to have a safe space, and I would like for this to be that safe space. Or if I need to run away from mobs or something, I would like to have a door in which I can do that. Though, again, we don't have phantoms in this world because I hate phantoms. So I simply have hit the do not spawn button. And yeah, so my next project, as the title of the stream, which exists, I think I might have put it there. I don't know. It might have also just been in the go live message. Let me just grab terracotta so I can fill in all these spaces. Is I want to do a frog light farm. For those of you who are unfamiliar, frogs can swallow little slimes whole, and when they do so, they produce a frog light, which is a light block, or a block that produces light, and depending on the color of the frog will depend on what color the light that comes out of them will be. Specifically, if they swallow magma, magma boys. Magma slimes? I actually have no idea what they're called now that I'm thinking about it. Magmars? I don't know. But for this build, I have no idea how I'm going to do it. All I know is I'm going to need, as far as I know at this very second, I know I'm going to need probably powdered snow and frogs. Those are the two things I know I'm going to need. So, no, this isn't, I don't have my storage in there. This is new. I literally did this 2 days ago when I last played. I think I moved everything yesterday, and I built it the day before. This is all very new to me. I know that we haven't been together here for a while, but like I said, does not mean I haven't been doing things. I'm going to leave the pumpkin pie there. I'm going to grab pie from over here. I need to go to the cave spider farm to grab the rest of my iron. I do need to start moving things from the cave spider farm up here now that I have proper storage. But I'll be completely honest with you, not terribly enthused to do so at the moment. So but luckily here in this spot, although very unfortunately, but also fortunately, we have a basalt delta right next to our nether portal, essentially. So there's two ways you can do a froglight farm. You can either go into a bastion and commandeer their magma spawner, which is the only place to get a magma slimes to. The only magma spawner that exists in the game is in bastions. Or you can be in a basalt delta and manipulate the spawns to only be in your farm. And now slimes are interesting because they come in multiple sizes. But at the end of the day, you only want the small ones. So you need some way to make them smaller. And that means you have to damage them without killing the little ones. So that presents a unique challenge in and of itself. Simply because little baby slimes have like half a heart, if that. So anything that can damage the big guys, you want to kill the big guys quickly. Meaning that anything that kills the big guys quickly will instantly murder a baby slime or a tiny slime. Oh, I dropped some more frames at some point. A good chunk of them too. I lost 2,000 frames at some point. I'm sorry that I'm dropping frames. I don't necessarily know why. I probably need to... I need a new router modem. This one's like getting a little old, but... that's going to be a little bit to go do so. Which I'm not going to worry about because we're going to change our cable plan here in the near future. So probably when we do that is when when we'll get a new one. There's just a lot going on right now. Sorry, had to do something with my mouse hand. All right, so powdered snow is one of the options for us right now. When it comes to when it comes to making big slimes small slimes. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Hold on. What was I going to say? Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So to make big slime, small slime, big slimes are obviously a lot taller than baby slimes and medium size, because slimes come in 3 sizes, right? There's a small version, the medium size, and the large sized. When you kill the big guys, they become medium guys. When you kill the medium guys, they can become small guys. And slimes also jump. That's another feature about frogs. Frogs, they're jumpy boys. So slimes are jumpy boys. I mean, so are frogs. So you also have to keep in mind that you're going to have frogs in the same space as your slimes. Although the slimes won't hurt the frogs will hurt them. But any method that can kill them, you need to be aware that you need to be careful of killing your frogs. So because slimes jump, little baby slimes don't jump very high. Medium-sized slimes, they jump kind of high. And the large slimes jump the highest. Several blocks, I would say. I think they can go up at least 3 blocks, if not 2.5. Medium slimes go up about a block and a half, maybe 2. I need to chop down a tree. I forgot to bring one of my many boats with me. Who is separate? You are. You're not attached to anybody. Let me just boop you. This is where we hope it becomes... No, I don't. That's fine. I can kill some spiders at night if I need to skip nights. I forgot to... I'm going towards the swamp. I think it's in... I saw it on my way here the first time, but I simply don't... I remember I ran this way a lot. And that's about it. For the most part, I've gone like diagonally straight to the location. But the first time I did not do that. The first time I just ran this way because I passed where I got something I needed in the War Motion. Oh, pufferfish. I needed to go pick up pufferfish for the door. So I went this way. So I went straight this way and then I took a hard turn to run that way. And it's somewhere on that hard turn that the swamp is. You know, I might have been smart and actually taken a screenshot of the location. Wait, hold on. I did, I think. 3,000, 5,000. So yeah, I did run all the way this way and then I took a turn. I was right. It's a while. It's a good bit from here though. So yeah, so because they jump, powdered snow is the snow that you sink in when you walk over it and then you start like freezing. If you put it at a certain height, because slimes are unable to jump out of it, they kind of just stand still, freezing to death. The same thing happens to medium-sized slimes because they're just tall enough, just over a block high, so they go brrr to death. But little baby slimes, they can't. I think they can just barely jump over a block. So typically, they're not going to get stuck in the powdered snow. They'll just kind of like touch it and drop. Oh, a turtle. Hello. Oh, I haven't even shown you guys this. Hello, little narwhal. Is it over here? I think it's more that way. There is a spot over here that I thought looked super cool that I might want to do something with in the future. I think it's this way. It's like straight south from our cave spider spawner, basically. Or straight this way, whatever this direction is. If I were looking... Wow, this guy's still following us, huh? South. Yeah, when we go south. I guess maybe it isn't here. There's a really cool spot here. Hey, hello there. Oh, I'm stuck. Hello. Take advantage of the dolphin speed there. They go kind of go fast. Is it over here? It's another flower forest, by the way. We have so many flower forests by our base. I had an idea of what I want to do. Oh, look at these guys. Solidarity. Oh, look at their little feetsies going beep, 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 beep. Oh, also happy Bivisibility month, or Bivisibility day, to my by brethren. May y'all be having a nice, good day. Oh, maybe it isn't over here. Well, I was hoping to show it to you guys in passing, but it seems that we won't be passing it just yet. Oof, I am eepy. Let me just do that real quick. What I am is I'm very hot. Like I'm not feverishly hot. I just feel warm. And I'm unhappy about it. I have to imagine it's like what hot flashes feel like. And I'm unhappy about it because I would like to not be hot. I actually actively hate being very hot. I mean, I'm sure some people enjoy being hot. I do not. Oh, we've just started our journey. I don't know why I'm looking at the coordinates there. I want to get a some sort of data pack that shows me a day count and my coordinates on the side of my somewhere on my screen. Maybe it's a mod I can do that with that'll allow me to place it wherever I want on the screen. So I don't always have to open this, because I know this can be overwhelming for some people to look at. And I don't blame you. It is an overwhelming screen to look at. I've even taken off a lot of things, so it's less overwhelming to look at. Anyways, but yeah, so I know powdered... I haven't really looked in to Froglight farm technology as of yet. So I don't know if there's other ways to do it, but I've built one other time in my life. I've built a Froglight farm, and I did it inside a bastion. I used the spawner, and I used powdered snow for it. Gotta take advantage of the of dolphin power. You go the absolute fastest when you're in this game with dolphin power, and on... I think there's like some funky stuff you can do with Swift Sneak and stuff like that, but let me tell you, on these long journeys, what I've learned is that is one of the best ways to get around. It's if you have a dolphin willing to help you out, take the help. Oh, do I have this on? Have it off. Good. Oh, we have a, what is this called? A guardian temple up here. That's good. I actually haven't seen one in this version of the world yet. I did see them when I was scouting out this world originally. Oh, I think this is one of the cool mountains. There's so much cool terrain between here and my base. I'm very oh my god. I'm very tempted to move this way in the future. There are some very, very cool mountains, but all in good time. It's more a scouting mission, essentially. I think I've missed all of them. All the cool ones are right. This is a really nice one also, but it looks better on the other side. But there's a ton of cool terrain. Very big fan. Oh, you guys can see I've been here before. Oh, I dropped those for some dolphins. Because dolphins like to play with drop blocks. But yeah, so the last time I made a magma cream farm or a magma farm, Froglight farm, oh god, like 3 years ago, I think? 2 years ago? 3 years ago? And I did it with powdered snow. There might be better ways of doing it now, but the version I know is powdered snow, so that is one of the things we're gonna go out of our way to try and pick up. Well, that was interesting. That was an interesting little jump. Not that you guys saw, but one of my Windows just did something interesting. But this time, when I make a frog life farm, because I want it to be fast, I am gonna get a lot of frogs, and I'm gonna make it in the basalt delta. Because basalt deltas, I believe they'll spawn faster. Or more often than they would in a spawner if I properly proof maybe the area. I've seen a lot of farms on the roof of the Nether. I'm not 100% sure if I want to do it on the roof of the Nether. I think I want to check out the basalt delta first before I do such a thing. I don't really want to get on the roof of the Nether just yet, because I think it's a little too easy to just make farms up there. And also, I still need a lot of material, so I'm not really in the position to pass up digging out a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna do some scouting in Basalt Delta for a nice spot. Hold on, let me just do this for you guys so you guys can see what I'm seeing. So one of the nice things about powdered snow is that snow doesn't accumulate on it. I didn't think about the fact that this would fill up my inventory, actually. So I don't need any of that. Hello. So I'm gonna need a ton for frogs also. I don't know. I can always drop off blocks. I can always like place down powdered snow. Let me tell you, the one thing about this going slow thing that I am really disliking is the lack of ender chests or shulkers. I know that there's a lot of different ways to move around with items, such as boats with chests. There are, you know, donkeys and llamas and everything like that. However, they both are terrible options to go up and down with, like through terrain and through water. Like, they're both good for one of the two things. And admittedly, as much as I would love donkeys or mules to be great at terrain, moving around terrain, they're not always. Oh, sunflowers plains. Nice. Cute. Very mindful. Very demure. I also want to make a honey farm. Although I'm totally fine with having my honey farms being non-ideal. Like, not super efficient. I'm sure in the future I'll make one that's hella efficient, but I want to make just like a cute one, like a cutie honey farm. I made one ages ago. The last time I did a build. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello? This is what you call a zombie raid. Whether you like it or not, zombie raids are going to happen at your villages. Something you have to keep in mind when you build a village. Oh, that's so funny. They still carry things. Oh, we got 2 iron ingots out of that. That's wild. Ow. I want to do the Froglight farm first because I would like to have a renewable source of light blocks that aren't glowstone and aren't torches / jack-o'-lanterns, because jack-o'-lanterns are just torches with an extra step. As much as I like jack-o'-lanterns, I don't want to build an entire trading hall using jack-o'-lanterns as my only light source. Plus, I really like froglights. They're my favorite light source, specifically because they are they come in 3 colors. A subtle 3 color. Like the light that emits out of them aren't different colors. But the blocks themselves are. I forgot the song existed. Maps by the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. I used to love this song. This was my sad song. I used to cry to this song. I was back when I was a sad girl. The song hit me in a spot in my heart that made me very sad, or that helped my sad. I'm watching on TikTok. I've started following this woman. I began following her because she was on her sober journey. She was on something called Suboxone, which is from my understanding, it is a medicine that helps you wean off of addictive substances. And from my understanding, when you have an addictive personality, it's also hard to then get off of Suboxone, because because it sustains you in the way with a high, I guess, that substance would, but without like the negative. I don't know. I don't know much about it. I haven't really looked into it, but she was taking it. She took it to help with her withdrawals from harder substances. And a situation happened where her prescription I think was stolen or taken or lost, or something happened to it. And so she was going to be without it for a couple of weeks, and she decided to take the opportunity. Oh, little border collie. She decided to take the opportunity to come clean, to like go full cold turkey, and work towards being, you take that as her final step of becoming fully sober. And so I saw her journey pretty early on in her like first week or so. And so I started following her. She's now about, I think, just hit 2 months a couple of days ago. So very proud of her. She's doing great, but she's like been, she doesn't always talk about it, but she has talked about like her struggles with the withdrawals. And a lot of the times it just has, her main issues have been in the long term, restless legs, and her emotions. She has been experiencing her emotions in the way she hasn't really ever experienced them, because she hasn't been fully sober in for a long time, for decades. And so she's had some things happen, some pretty big things happen in the week she's been sober. And it's foreign to her to be experiencing emotions for these things, for these people, fully sober. It's something she has never really like experienced, really. And her explaining it made perfect sense to me, because I went through something similar, though not on like a sober journey, but sorry, none of this looks familiar to me, just so we're all clear. So that's why I'm like, where am I? When it comes to my coordinates, where the fuck am I? I just need to go straight this way. When I was in high school, I started, it's when I started, oh my gosh, what the fuck? Oh, this is kind of cool. I always want this in the overworld, where the water is at different levels. So you can get like some cool waterfalls and stuff, but sea level is level 63, I believe. So water is almost always at that level. But that's very cool. I always want, like, in hilly areas, for the rivers to be higher, and then for it to cascade down when it gets to flatter. I'm going the wrong way. In flatter biomes, like plains and stuff. Anyways, when I was in high school, that's when I really started experiencing a lot of depression, and pretty severely. Man, hormones hit me pretty hard. So one of the protections my brain put in place was to tamp down on my emotions. Hey, Kalino, ¿cómo estás? How are you? Kalino, if on our sheet for 100 days, you can write down what hours you'd prefer to be streaming. I think we talked about it, but I don't remember. And I recently was talking to somebody, and they asked me if my Thursdays were free at a certain hour, and I was like, I don't actually know. And I was gonna text that to you. There it is. Oh my god, finally I could stop worrying about it. And I just keep forgetting to ask you and to tell you. Hey Rob! Hey, Rob! Estoy bien, I'm doing well today. I'm doing good. I'm really warm today, which is a little weird, and I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. We just have to deal with it as it comes. You don't have to do it now, but like just if you can, something in the future before I forget to get back to my other friend. Warm, like yeah, physically I am warm. Physically, I feel warm. Not feverish, but just like I've been out in the sun for a while and my body has absorbed the sun's rays and it's just hugging and just retaining that heat. That's what it feels like. Ah, here are the frogs. Okay. If you guys haven't seen the frogs in Minecraft, that's what they look like, little cuties. Although they have more, I think some of these animations are like the blinking and the ribbit. I think that's fresh animations. I don't think that's vanilla. Welcome. But yeah, so one of the things that my my body did to like counteract that was just to just to stop emotions from existing, and or at least to feel them so strongly. And it wasn't until, gosh, that probably happened in 2009-ish, 2010-ish. And it wasn't until 2015, that I started working through the issue and started experiencing emotions again, or at least strongly. And it is, let me tell you, very extremely jarring. Because you get used to it, you don't really realize it, and then suddenly, the full brunt of emotions happens to your body, and it's like, whoa. It's like it really is like a really good release, but very jarring. So as she explained it, I'm like, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know that exact feeling, actually. Yeah, blinking is fresh animations. Let's go. Thank you. I think I'm gonna have to put down the chest. With all these items in it. Or 4 chests, because that's what I made. I didn't see that little piece of grass until it was too late. Just, you know, decorate it a little bit while I wait for nighttime to come. Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. That works too. I'm very excited to do this farm. When I saw that our basalt delta right next to spawn, I was like, or right next to our nether portal, I should say. That's technically not spawn. I want to make some of these. This is wholly unnecessary, but I'm gonna be here a little bit, I think. So boop 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 boop. Gonna do that. Then do. Oh, just one short. That's fine. That's fine because I'm gonna create some gates here. Okay, this should be enough. This should be enough. There we go. Oh, I probably want 2 there, huh? That would definitely not make it. Oh, no. Actually, that works perfectly. Let's go. All right. Now we could drop all of that there. I'll leave that there. I'm clearing out space because... Ugh. I need to kill slimes. And it's become apparent to me that... Oh, you have a weird sound. Oh, I didn't know, you guys. I didn't know that those were the poisony boys. I didn't know that they spawn naturally. I thought they were just like a trials thing. That's cool. But yeah, I became excited at the prospect of doing a Froglight farm until I realized that I did the Froglight farm in a Bastion instead of a Basalt Delta. But man, I've been watching a lot of Minecraft content as of late. I did not know the sheer disdain people had for Basalt Deltas. I actually like Basalt Deltas. Yeah. Although apparently you can make some pretty good farms in Basalt Deltas. But I don't know. I need to look it up. I need to do some research on Froglight technology. Oh, that's funny. That's cute. I like that. And with the little mossy bit from being in the swamp. That's cool. Get away from me. Need to be careful about where these frogs are, because there's so far I've only seen 2 of them. Dude, who is hitting me from behind? Stop it. Y'all are relentless. Oh my god, that was majestic. Did you see that leap from that guy? From that froggy? Oh. Fuck him up. Oh, fuck him up. Fuck him up, little guy. Oh, you also fucked him up. Oh, I was gonna looting 3 of these guys, but you guys get your fill. I'm gonna light you guys up though, because I don't want to go through that again. So I'm just gonna light this part up. I'm knocking down these trees, by the way, so I can better... better see when things spawn in. I love Froglight farms. Easy to build, great rates. Froglights are such a nice block. Yeah, it's hard to mine through Basalt Deltas. That's in my main grab, yeah. And to be fair, I believe most people's grass. I just simply think they're neat. But I totally get it. a long time ago, I'll go back to the Frogalites in a second. A long time ago, in one of the first mod packs I played with a narcissist, Dylan, we went on like a huge Nether adventure. It was the first time we had both really spent any time in the Nether since the Nether update. And Dylan was wholly unnerved with my sheer confidence of just hardcore parkouring my way through the majority of the basalt delta we were in at the time. I was just all like just leaping leaps and bounds here and there. He was so nervous. He had like his this guy, it looks like he's taking a little bath. He had like his boat out so he could you know, drop off of great heights with no worries. Meanwhile, I was just like hopping to and fro. I was picking up blocks, placing them down. I was going through the most precarious, what Dylan would describe, I'm sure, as the most precarious routes. For so many of so many areas. See, like this, I would love to see this more often. And if only I got more of you guys. Although we got a fair bit. Yeah, we got 25 slime balls, which is nothing to scoff at. But I would love to see more height variety in rivers and water features. But basalt deltas were a lot of the things we had to go through that first time. So I have very fond memories of just Dylan freaking out and me just willy-nilly going all over the place. I'm big on just traveling through Minecraft worlds. It's like my favorite thing to do. I love just running through terrain and stuff and seeing the sights, both in the Nether and in the overworld. I wish that the Nether had like a boat variant that wasn't on Striders. I'm a very big fan. So instead I have to like learn how to maneuver my way through places, and there's only so many blocks one can carry. So I've had to learn a lot of lessons on the best ways to maneuver through blocks. For example, you could go like diagonally, like I was there over these blocks, by just running fast. If you just run past them, you can basically what looks like walk on air. And it's because you're walking on just a little bit of this block. But if you're walking, you can't do it. If you're running, you can. But if you start walking, there's a chance you fall. There's a greater chance you fall. You can be really reckless by walking on the edges of these blocks, but you can't really always walk on them. So it's a lot of the time it's just walking through gaps with confidence, and you can get through a lot of stuff. I've learned. See, am I load too many chunks from it? Oh my god, my world's disgustingly large a lot of the time. And it's like, well, this world already large. I haven't even traveled that much, truly. I've only just started traveling, specifically to get to 6,000 to get my terracotta blocks. For the most part, I've only been like a couple of thousand blocks from spawn. And it's generally the same beaten path. I have like I think I'm at like 200 megabytes, 400 megabytes. I can't remember. I've seen so many numbers in the past couple of days. I have been taking down a like the files for one server and uploading a new server as of late. I think this is very cool. However, this is going to be very non-conducive to me running around and killing mobs. So let me just open this up a little bit. And then I can add some blocks here. Again, think it's super cool. This terrain generation, very non-conducive to me running around and killing mobs to free up the mob cap to get some more slimes to spawn in. My solar world is 1.8 gigabytes, but that's because I recently trimmed chunks, which was up to 4 gigabytes. Yeah, I am, I definitely foresee that happening here. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's mainly why I wanted to go slow in this world, so I don't get too many chunks. I just unfortunately don't live near any warm biomes. All my warm biomes are so far away from where I've set up so far. As, like, I still haven't gone to the mangrove. The mangrove is decidedly closer than the mesa, but I don't remember what direction it's in. It might be around here. Actually, thinking about it, I'm just not sure. Because I had deemed it too far to travel to. I should really put these guys in like a box or something, so I can stop worrying about them dying. Let me make a box over in the edge of this biome. Was the seed it was chosen. But chosen for one reason, really. And that's because I had a quad cave spider spawner. I really wanted to make another quad spider farm. And I went through many worlds looking. It wasn't that many. I think it was like 15-ish. This was one of the first ones. I think this was World 7. Test 7 is what I think it was called. And I found one or two other worlds with quad spawners. And only one of the other ones was semi-close to spawn. It was within the first 1,000 blocks of spawn. Like this one. This is 800 blocks away from spawn. But that was the one reason I chose it. And because it looked really cool. I've always wanted to build in the biomes with a bunch of hills and mountains. My dream is to have a nice plains area and then a huge mountain in the background. Without me having to build the mountain myself. And it's really starting to look like I'm gonna have to build the mountain myself. but I've still yet to find a world that gives me that. I have a really hard time finding just mountains in my worlds, like the really big ones with like the snowy peaks. That's my Moby Dick. That is my white whale. I really would like it because I think they look super cool. I just don't think I'm going to ever find it at this point. I know they exist because I see it in other people's worlds, and I'm like, oh man, I wish that were me. I think we'll do it here. I'll fill this up with water. Really, bud? Where's some pigment, man? I actually have no idea how high these guys can jump. They can jump pretty high, huh? Let's do 2 high, and then we'll put, like, fences on top of this. And maybe that'll stop it. Maybe I need to make it 3 high. Do I have it? I have enough blocks to make it 3 high. But that was really only my only requirement. The other seed that had a quad spawner that was within 1,000 blocks was a lot more varied in biomes. But like I said, it just wasn't as pretty as this one. It was like a lot of normal Minecraft. It was just a lot of forests, plains, etc. Nothing super exciting, TBH. It's gonna do a door. Actually, what if I do this? $25, by the way, is plenty for me to it's plenty of slime to breed these guys. But I want a ton of tadpoles, so we're going to be here for a little bit. Oh my god. I'm never going to get rid of all these sticks I have. Okay, good. Nothing can walk in here. And then knock both of these things out. I'm gonna go grab some water, and then I'm gonna lead these guys back in. You're all so far. Get back here. Hey, bud. Wanna follow me? Oh, you guys are so slow. Oh, god. Okay, no. New plan. New plan? You can stay there. Hey, bud. Follow me, would you, bud? I mean, the lead can break. I'm just gonna go grab this guy also. Hey, get over here. Oh, they've really made leads a little more, a lot stronger, huh? A little disconcerted by the lack of enemies that have spawned in GL. Hey, bud, you wanna come up here and stop being a little stubborn bitch? Thank you. Now, I would really beg you guys not to jump. Fucking god damn it. What did I just say? Okay. I need to put this door like that. There we go. Fucking got him. Awesome. Now I no longer have to worry about these guys. Yeah, that's plenty, right? Let's go. And now I can knock these down so things can spawn here also. I didn't even see that creeper. I forget who made this this creeper mod or this creeper resource pack, but it's so good. Who did it? Fresh Electric. It's so good. They did such a phenomenal job. Oh, encoding overloaded. There we go. All right, let's go. I can't. What's full moon? I think it has to be the all bright one for slimes to actually spawn in. So we are quite literally in the worst moon rotation at the moment that we could be in. Actually, let's keep that just in case. We don't need that or that. Oh, who knows what happened to that other lead? I guess we'll never know. It's lying on the ground. It's what it is doing, actually. Okay, well, now the waiting game. I could just start breeding the frogs, actually, while I wait. It's probably the best use of my time. But like during the day. I think during the night I'll just well, I mean, it's just walk in there, give them the things, wait for them to drop the things and start a timer. The hardest thing about tadpoles is just waiting for them to spawn in. Because I think it's a variable. I don't think that when they pop out of their little egg sacs, I think that's a variable timer. I don't think it's like 5 minutes and they go. I think I want to make this land so I have more spawning spots. Even though, again, I think this looks super cool. Just unfortunately for what I'm trying to do here, I need as many spawning spots as physically possible. This is one of the reasons why swamps, believe it or not, are one of my favorite. They are one, if not my favorite biome in this game. I think they're just neat. I really like I really like this grass color in the swamp. not so much a fan of the like the grayer one, but this like bluish one I really like. These are also my favorite flowers in the game. The blue orchids. Very big fan of the blue orchids. And I'm always trying to find an excuse to build in the swamp for things. That doesn't destroy what I consider to be the natural beauty of the biome. Because for the most part, it's like, oh yeah, let's do a witch farm. Oh, let's do a now as a more recent, it's like, let's do a slime farm. That guy caught me with my pants down. Was not expecting a creeper to just creep on in. I'm just looking for excuses to get more grass here so I can fill in a lot more of these areas. A lot more of these areas. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like the swamp. They think, in fact, it is one of the ugliest biomes in the game. Not to me. To me, I would love to live in the swamp. I think swimming in the swamp water is super cool too, because it's some of the more clear water in the game. My only issue is that some of the more cool terrain generations of the swamps are very, like, I only find them in small swamps, which sucks. I think I did a magic trick. There he is. Give me that back. Yoink. Again, I am cutting down trees so I can see better when it comes to finding slimes. Let me tell you, one of my favorite, I know there's, it's easier to just, at this point, make a farm. Because they're not that difficult to make. They're actually pretty easy. And they work, at any time of the day. I don't have to wait for, like, a full moon in particular. But my favorite thing to do in this game is to just run around and kill mobs. And I have created in the past nether fortress, like wither farms in a nether fortress, essentially, where I like clear out, I slab up the entire area. But then I probably should have repaired this, huh? I wasn't anticipating. I always forget I like cutting down trees in swamps. Granted, I left it on a powdered snow mission. I didn't leave on a tadpole mission. It just became a tadpole mission because I forgot. It's fine. I'm sure I can chop down these trees without this breaking, right? I was saying something before I interrupted myself, and I've completely forgot what it was. So sorry if you were interested in that train of thought. I completely forgot it. My thought process went into 5 different directions when I realized how low my... Oh, I remember. Nether Fortress. And so I created this Nether Fortress where I could just run around, jump around. I created like little jump paths in between like the different lanes in the Nether Fortress. The hallways, I guess. I don't know what you would call them. And I had a couple of beacons up with like resistance and heart and regen and like speed and stuff, so I could just run up and down the different corridors. I flattened everything out and created all the different levels that mobs can spawn in. Using like the bounding box. What is it, like BB outline or something like that is what the mod was called. And I used that to like figure out what the bounding box was and all of that stuff. It was quite genuinely some of the most fun I ever had in Minecraft. Was running around and just killing things and constantly getting hit. And when mending came out, it became so much better because then I didn't have to worry about my armor dying, and I could have things like thorns and stuff. And it would like keep up for the most part, unless I let unless I didn't take my a fire resistance potion, because then the ticking of the fucking fire absolutely ate through my armor. But those are like my favorite kinds of farms to make, are the ones where I'm like actively running around doing stuff. I had the inspiration from watching Eldritch MC. He is a Spanish Minecraft content creator. You sons of bitches. You guys can jump past 4 blocks? Jesus Christ. Okay. That's fine. The technology exists. They both fucking jumped out. Dude, how tall can these guys jump? That's wild. This is 4 blocks tall. Do you think they hit the ladder and that's what they jumped off of? No shot, right? I also only see one. Where's my other guy? He's not inside. See, it's so much easier to see anything spawning in. Well, dang, they got hops. They really fucking do. I shouldn't be as shocked as I am, but I really am. I will say another one of my favorite biomes is the... I don't know what it's called, but it's like the broken up, tall savanna. Also one of my favorites. I think it has some of the coolest terrain generation. Like the most like old school terrain generation that exists in the game. Come on, bud. Need to find the other dude. Do you think he killed himself? I assume they take fall damage. Ah. Oh. I can see how those could be mad creepy if they were fast. Huh. None of this has a way up for me, huh? I've been in creative way too long. I just tried to just fly up. Or more importantly, spectator. I'm mostly in spectator right now. I think I found the seed Galino also for our 100 days. It's looking pretty solid. I'm a little concerned this frog killed itself. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a sound. The fuck was that sound? You just collect all the drops from these, aka the millions of sticks that fall from trees now. I will never be want for sticks, let me tell you. Oh, I have an idea for what I want to do for my for a dye farm, aka flower farm. Which also comes from an idea of a series I saw on YouTube. Although probably not on the scale they made it, but the same insanity, it feels like. Is there really not... Did he really go away forever? Just RIP frog? Are you still in here? You are. I'm afraid he like jumped this way and then like fell in there or something and died. I don't think they drop anything, so like I wouldn't even know if he did die. I think that was just another break. Oh. What are you doing over here, little guy? Come with me, my dude. Come on, bud. I thought I was being silly looking over here. I mean, this has to be the same dude, right? I mean, what are the chances that a frog's just chilling with a bunch of pigs out in the mountains otherwise? Come on, bud. Come on. Almost there. Come on. I have to line you up, so let's get you in position. Fucking hell, I have to put a ceiling on this. I can't believe I have to put a ceiling on this. Where'd you go? This fucking Christ mother. In here. How tall? Is it like 10 blocks? Like, how ridiculously high can these guys go? I was gonna leave you guys in the open sky, but like... I can't. You guys are crazy. No one told me you guys were like that. I probably can only do like the edges of this, but I sincerely, I'm afraid they'll just jump on the roof if I don't close it off. So instead we do this. Oh, this is gonna bother me. Let's fix this. Son of a bitch, I did it again. It's in my rush because I don't want them to jump out. I'm afraid they're gonna jump. I feel like he just tried. Is that just me? Did you guys hear that? feels like they slapped onto the wall there. Well, now you guys sit there and think about what you've done. Right. Hey, Derek. That says RN or M? That says M. They can jump 8 blocks high and take 5 hearts less damage from falling than most other mobs. They prefer jumping on lily pads and big trampolines and will usually jump to blocks that are higher up. These motherfuckers. Thank you so much, Derek. That's wild. 8 blocks and take 5 less hearts of damage. That's fucking wild, man. I know there's like a big cave system under this that's causing reduced spawns here. Oh, well, there is that ravine, huh? That I just walked through earlier. Although, not that I see mobs down here either. Well, I'm not really seeing any mobs. What's my entity count? Oh, we're having a nice Monday. It is Monday, right? I keep saying Monday. I've actually not even checked a calendar to confirm. It has very much Tuesday vibes to me, so... I know I can just smack those guys with my hand and kill them, but I want the looting off of my sword. Oh, you walked to me. I was trying to just walk to you. Oh, spider jockey. It is Monday? Ah, well then happy Monday. Okay, well that's just unfair. Oh, this guy's gonna blow up. I got ticked for poison damage as I was trying to jump up, and it ate my jump. If you're curious what happened there, and why I knew that that guy was gonna blow up. I should grab some of these lily pads for our boys. Because I'm eventually gonna just make this all flat. Although I am up to a stack. That's gonna be more than enough. But this is a great time for me to be farming slimes. Because I am gonna need slime in general. Let me tell you how wildly tempted I am to simply cover this with wooden blocks. You're like, look how nice it looks underwater. It's so easy to see in comparison to literally every other water type in the game. Except maybe the warm ocean, but even then. It's what really convinced me the first time. I was like, slime... Swamps are like alright. They look at least better than they used to. And then I went in the water and I could see, and I was like, oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever... This is the best biome. Hands down. No competition. Oh, some more of the bog boys. What are we at? A stack in a little bit. I thought I still had the 27 in a chest. I have less than I thought. Ugh. I zigged, but they also zigged. Satch. Satch. Ah, it is a crawling boy. Again, I have a data pack called No More Zombies. And that basically makes baby zombies run at the same speed as their adult counterparts. Because I hate how fast they move. And they hit you just as hard, which is my biggest gripe. If they either ran fast and hit a little less hard, or they hit just as hard, but they were a little faster, either balancing method I would accept. However, no balancing attempt has been made. I think they enjoy the fact that baby zombies are hard to hit because they're tiny. And they also hit players very hard. What I'm saying is I think people at Mojang are masochist and like to see us suffer. Perfect. All I needed. There we go. Anyways, I'm very excited for this Froglight farm. I'm excited to find out more about how Froglights work. Or not Froglights, about how magma spawning in basalt deltas work. And possibly just digging up a bunch of basalt. Because again, the one thing I am missing a lot of in this playthrough so far are blocks. I don't have a ton of blocks to play with. Hey, Hawkeye! I need to change my... Every time I get a raid, I remember I need to change my audio. Hello, 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 hello! Welcome, raiders. I am PB. Thank you so much, Hawkeye, for the raid. And coming with the treats. What were you up to today, Hawkeye? You have to actually write out shout out. I don't know why SO isn't working anymore. I don't know if it's ever worked, to be honest with you. But it is the, you have to do the whole word. But I hope, you're doing well. Welcome, raiders. I am PB. Today we're playing a little bit of Minecraft. At the moment, I am kind of clearing out and flattening out this swampy area because I want these mobs called slimes to spawn in so I can get, you guys guessed it, slimes in order to continue on with my plans of getting frog-powered light technology. This is the first step in a lot of steps to get to that point. But I'm PB, I use she, her pronouns, and I'm happy to see you guys. Grumble, grumble, sorry. Sorry, Derek. Our first journey into the House of Da Vinci 2. We are hired by Cesare Borgia to spy on Leonardo da Vinci. Ooh, it's spicy. What happened in the House of Da Vinci 1? That's an exciting little... an exciting tale. A tale of espionage. Of jealousy and espionage, I have to imagine. The so command, the shut command, just doesn't exist in the command list here from a quick look. Lamau. So I was like, I don't know if it's ever existed, but I too constantly am typing in exclamation point SO. And it's never worked once. It's when I've done it. But yet I keep trying as if something will change without me doing anything. It's mostly I just forget. I forget that it doesn't work. It's honestly mostly why I have automatically made, I think Mix It Up or maybe Stream Elements, streamer bot. I have it just automatically do it when somebody rates because I got frustrated with it. No, it's actually a lot easier for me to just have it automated. Let me add it then. It feels like something I would have added at some point. And yeah. Honestly, it's something I should have added, and I just never think about it. It always falls under, that's weird, as opposed to the, I should fix that category in my brain. That's good. That's great. God, I love the syntax in Nightbot. That's phenomenal. I will say I keep saying it every time people rate, I have thought about changing. I have thought about what audio I would change the raid sound to. I just haven't done it yet because I have not consolidated what I want that to be yet. And it mostly stems from me being frustrated about my MIDI keyboard being a pain in the ass and not working, not being plug and play right now. Because something got messed up when I was messing around with it a few months ago. And with me moving things constantly, I just haven't like gone through the effort of finding a place for it in this new setup, in this new desk setup. And also just figuring out software-wise where I went wrong. It's going to be great when it finally works again, but it's just an annoyance at the moment that it doesn't plug and play, because it is a plug and play keyboard, but something has happened that has made it not plug and play. What are we at? 60? We'll survive 60. Dude, I am so fucking warm. Unhappy about it. And this is me with like a fan in my face, essentially. Your shadow command uses a different setup, and I can't be bothered to figure out... You're fine, Derek. No worries. No worries. I appreciate your attempt, though. Oh my gosh, that was so funny though. Okay, 50. Yeah, yeah, I can cut these down and nothing bad will happen. Slash this, I've repaired this thing like 4 or 5 times, I think. I've cut down so many trees. I refuse to get rid of all of the water, because again, I think this is really cool. But I won't get rid of some of the water. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I want to do my own all custom sounds. Like the follow sound is mine, right? Like I made that sound. I just don't like the idea of using sounds that aren't mine. Because in my mind, all I can think about is that there is this content creator in Minecraft called Mumbo Jumbo, very large creator, has been for a very long time. And he had this intro song that he put in all his videos. He had it for the longest possible time, probably since the dawn of his channel. He's had this sound. He had the sound as his intro and outro. And then after, I don't know, 5-6 years of him making content and using the sound, the creator of the sound or the people who represented him copyrighted the sound and struck all his videos and his channel and stuff like that. And it was the biggest nightmare for him to deal with. And especially going through and muting that portion of literally almost every video on his channel. And so I always think about that. I think about it in the way that my intro song here for the channel is always muted because I don't have the VOD channel under the Chill Hop Creative Commons license. I keep forgetting to put it on there. So I keep getting struck. Or I keep getting it just that portion muted. The very beginning of the stream. I was wondering where this Mumbo Jumbo story was going. Yeah, it was his old song that I would fully, if I were to hear it ever, I would fully associate it with Mumbo Jumbo. But like I said, his videos just got struck hard and he was unable to reconcile with the person who had already given him express permission to use his songs in his videos. And I don't remember who it was. I believe it was the people who represented him, but honestly, I could not tell you. He has videos out there about it. But ever since then, I've been so cautious about sounds. Ooh. The copyright of sounds and stuff in this game or in on YouTube, on Twitch, etc. Because anyone can turn on you immediately. If you don't own it, and you don't have an express contract, there's a chance that issues arise. Dude, so many spiders. Holy. I kind of remember that now. Yeah. It was like a whole thing. It was like the beginning of YouTube's like whole copyright system coming into existence because Europe or somebody got pissed off at them. I will say a lot easier to see in the swamp when I have this gamma thing cranked. I was gonna say slums are usually easy to see when it's super dark out, but they're hard to see when there's a bunch of sugarcane, especially back in the day when sugarcane was a lot more bright. And they're also harder to see with creepers around. But all these things have been changed, so it's actually a lot easier to see them. I believe, in my humble opinion. Oh. Okay, well, that was just rude, actually. It's hard to avoid a gang up of skeletons. What would you call a gathering, a handful of skeletons? I'm trying to think of something with bone, but I can't. Nothing that's coming to mind. Also think of something like Clink Clank. As I love bone of skeletons. That's a good one. That's a good one. A humor of skeletons. That's another good one. It's like, what is that? Oh, that's just a humor. A what? Yeah, humor of skeletons. Get with the times. It's a humor of skeletons. That was another good night of murdering slimes. Oh, look at that guy. He's just on top of the world. Little cutie. All right, let's get into dropping a lot of this stuff off. I could get dropped off. Ooh, almost 3 stacks. Let's get a couple of lily pads just for the pad. And let's grab these. Maybe I should put like some trapdoors up top so I know what time of day it is. Yeah, let's grab some trapdoors before I fully commit over here. Okay, now we can come this way. I need to be careful of my food because I need food for the way back home. I'm not as far away as I would be if I went all the way to the desert, but pretty close. Hello there, buddies. Immediately. Look at them. Didn't even give me a moment of time. All right, buds. Are y'all ready? I need water in my buckets. Oh, there we go. Now we just wait an inordinate amount of time. This even? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, 10, huh? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now I know what time it is at all times. There we go. Let's just deal with this guy. I wonder if it's that same guy that was up there. Oh, he's gone. Well, a little guy. You're the first, like, cow, Minecraft cow I've seen, I think, in this world. You guys are a rare breed. I need to be ready for this timer. Oof, my armor is taking a beating. I've also repaired my armor once or twice at this point. Since we've last seen each other. I think tadpoles are 5 minutes, right? Let's Google it. Let's Google it on my phone. Tadpoles Minecraft. Hey, little guy. Little blinky boy. Got blink, 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 blink. Oh, tadpoles follow people holding slime balls. And it does have to be a bucket of water. Tadpoles take 1 Minecraft day to grow up? But they grow faster if you feed it slime balls. Reducing the growth by 10%. That's wild. Alright, well now I need to know more about frog spawn, which is apparently what the frog eggs are called. Up to 10 minutes to hatch. Okay. All right. So overall, this is a 30-minute process. That's wild. You guys are still not prepared for this. That's fine. That does mean I am going to just take the tadpoles myself. As soon as they hatch. In order to reduce the time I am here. How's the frogging going? It's going. We got these 2 back in their pen. I've now given them a roof. I have enough slime that I am willing to sit here and wait for these guys to kind of spawn in. Mr. Limey, what's up? How are you doing on this fine, I guess, Tuesday morning for you? That means we're at the halfway point for these? Or about the halfway point? These guys and their stupid lily pads. I'm doing all right. That's good to hear. I think I want to do 3 rounds of these guys. Maybe, depending on how many spawn. I guess max I get 15, right? And I have 16 buckets. How's the amazing PB? I'm doing all right. I'm good. I'm a little warm, but like it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Aside from that, I'm doing great. Little hungry, a little tired, but those can be dealt with. Those are 2 very easy to deal with issues. Right now, we're waiting for some tadpoles to show up. I'm also farming some slime balls for slime activities in the future. And most importantly, I'm waiting for these tadpoles. I think I'm gonna spawn 2 of these guys near base. And I'm just gonna farm some more tadpoles there. Because ideally I want a lot of... Hello? Hey, bud. Hey, what's up? Oh, you open your mouth with fresh animations. Oh, okay. Nice jump, little guy. Good hops. Oh, you're coming back. Coming back? Hello? What's up, little guy? Are you gonna do another hop? No, you're just gonna walk away. See ya, bud. I am... Yeah, ideally I want a lot of these guys because I want the farm to be kind of quick. I'm almost thinking I'm also gonna set up a bee farm, a honey farm. Oh, hello. In the same spot I do this farm. Just so I can kind of like 2 birds, 1 stone it. I don't really know why I need beeswax or I need honey right now, but maybe I will. I'm just trying to think of like farms I can do in the nether that will work in the nether. No bees work in the nether. And they work pretty good in the nether because they don't, there's no day-night cycle, so they're just constantly working. Oh, hello. Hello. Hi. Also considering maybe like a nether wart farm. I don't have any nether wart, but I'm assuming there's some in the nether fortress next to our nether portal. Oh my god, it was 5. Hello. Okay. We got those guys. Good, good, good. Let's fill up 3 more buckets. Actually, let's just fill up the rest of our buckets. Means you guys are almost ready to breed again. Let's see, what else? What else? I am... Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, what other farms I could do next to the frog life farm. Because it can't be anything that relies on spawns, right? Like, I can't do a... Alright, that means we're at the halfway point for these other tadpoles. In sync. Look at you two. Yeah, I can't rely on spawns. Like I can't do like a pigman farm, right? Or even like go around and do a farm in the Nether Fortress. Oh, I'm thinking about it. I'm wondering what I can possibly do to like get it working. Cause again, it's not a super, I don't like AFKing because AFKing is boring. So if I can do if I get like 2 birds, 1 stone this Froglight farm area, that would be ideal for me. I mean, I guess I could do both of them. I could do another wart farm, a Froglight farm, and a honey farm all in the same space. It also has to be like not laggy. Ooh, get out of my way. It's only 3 from that one. Another tadpole's hiding here. Okay, no tadpoles. Good. Okay, only 3 from that one. Okay, depending on how many we get from this one will determine whether or not we stick around for 1 more spawn rotation. Again, it's anywhere between 3 and 5 you get from these. So far we've gotten 3 and 5, so you're really hard in the law of averaging this. These guys are also going to be close to spawning again, since those guys just spawned in. Yeah, don't know what other farm I could possibly do in another that would, like, work, you know? Have a good one, Derek. Thank you so much for stopping by and looking into that shoutout command for me. I'll look into it. I'll look into it. I'll figure out what's wrong with it. I hope you have a good one. And have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Oh no! The children. Me. We'll do 1 more rotation of this. Just want these guys to be spawnable so I can go out and kill things. Please become breedable. Sometimes I wish I had that timer that would tell me, like, when they're ready to be spawned in. Or, like, bred again. Anyways. I'm not looking at gift horse in the mouth. Oh, you held on to that arrow for a long time. Their spawn, like, boosted that guy right past me. I think it's a full moon. I don't really know how to read the moon with this like six-sided moon. Mostly because I don't remember how many phases the moon has in Minecraft. I think it's 3. So in theory, this is a full moon, which is the most ideal night to farm slimes. Running this way before this guy despawns. I thought you were a bog guy. Oh, fuck off. No shot. I really should enchant my bow. I'm probably not gonna. Ugh, trying to shoot by you is so obnoxious. Ugh, got me. Get over here. Out of my way. I have to go get the slime. I gotta go before it despawns. It's too far away from me. I believe it's 24 blocks. That's when they can, if a mob is 24 blocks away from you, I think, maybe it's more, maybe it's like 28, there's a chance it can despawn. The farther away it is from you, the more likely it is to despawn. It's already bright. Sag. All right. Let's go back to our... Oh! Just to give one little last little looky-loo, just in case. No, stay. Ooh, up to 3 stacks. Let's go. Love to see it. I'm gonna throw these things over here to despawn. Okay with keeping the rest of this. Let's see, I say one more. I'll probably chill here though. I'm gonna wait for this last spawn to go, and then I'll call it a stream because I'm hungry and I would like to go eat. I don't know, maybe I just do that now. This is kind of boring to watch TBH with you. For you guys. Entertainment value, low with me just sitting here looking at frogs, waiting for them to spawn things in. things I can very easily do on my own time. I think so tomorrow, I think it'll be another Minecraft stream tomorrow. Although I do need to work in these tarot cards, but I'm still like ruminating on things. So tomorrow probably no tarot stream. Wednesday might be a tarot stream, a tarot card stream. Where like I'm making tarot cards, not like I'm reading tarot cards, but I'm physically drawing one out. Then on, I don't know, Thursday is gonna be a little wish. I don't know what I'll do. It depends how Wednesday goes, I guess. Oh, where's my mouse? Next week, probably most likely, unofficially, starting on October 1st, tentatively, is going to be the beginning of 100 days of horror here on the channel. Me and Kalino are going to be doing a stream together for the entirety of October, where we're going to be playing through a horror mod pack. In particular, we've decided to go with the Cave Horror Project, and I am looking forward to doing it. At the moment, I'm in the process of like getting it all figured out. I'm in the process of getting everything done. This morning, I made the server, made sure everything worked. And right before stream, I just found a seed I really liked, and I placed it on the server. And let's see, what else? That should be tentatively most Tuesdays and Thursdays until the 31st, which I believe is a Thursday. On the 30th of October, I'm planning on doing a solo TTRPG called Tangled Blessings. It is a Dark Academia Magical Academy TTRPG in which we recount our time at Blackfoot, I think it's what it's called, Academy, about our last 4 years in what we can ostensibly call like our college years, because you were an adult in this magical academy. So it is counting a tale of our time at Blackfoot Academy and our tale between us and our rival. And after we, go down memory lane as to how the past 4 years of this adventure have gone, we will end off with our final test, which is going up against our rival and seeing who comes out at top at the very end of it all. So that is going to be on the 30th. Tentatively, I'm thinking of maybe doing another solo teacher RPG that's more on the spooky side in October. But, no promises. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to be nice to each other. Don't forget to be compassionate. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye. And as always, thank you guys so much for your support. Just watching, having me on in the background, lurking. All of that is so wildly appreciated. I really, y'all are the backbone of the stream. While I do stream for like fun, it is always just nice to have people hanging out with me while I do this stuff. I'm playing the video games, doing the solo TTRPGs. I have a lot of fun, and I really enjoy hanging out with you guys. So thank you guys for stopping by, hanging out. Thank you guys for those of you who can sub. I know it's September right now, so I think it's a little bit cheaper in general to sub right now. So it's also, I think for a fact that if you do like long-term, like the 3 to 6 month subs, those are also cheaper right now by like a significant margin, like 35% or something like that. So and that's of any interest of you for my stream or anybody else's stream, if you are going to be, subbing to somebody anyways, and you have a little bit of extra income at the moment to spend, right now is the perfect time to do a long-term sub. Because it'll end up cheaper for you, more than I think usual. Actually, I don't know if there's a discount for you to on a normal basis. Doesn't matter. If you guys don't mind watching the ads, don't really care about emotes, but would still like to support, feel free to support me over on my Ko-Fi. That is there for anyone who, again, would like to support me, but doesn't want to support Twitch, or doesn't like the split, the 60-40 split. No, I think it's 50-50. It's a 50-50 split between me and Twitch when it comes to a sub. And if you don't like that, and you would rather I get the majority of any support you send my way, feel free to stop by over the Ko-Fi. But again, I'm happy for you guys to just hang out and lurk. At the end of the day, that is very much appreciated, because at the end of the day, in about a month, the amount of ad money I get is approximately 1 to 2 subs worth of money that I would normally get, so like $2 to $5. And depending on how much I stream, it could be more or less. And that's crazy considering the size of my channel. So it's all very much appreciated. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching. Enjoy the 1.5-minute ad that I forgot to snooze. Oh, it didn't go off. Enjoy the 3-minute ad. And for those of you who are subbed or have ad block or whatever, enjoy the chill hop for the next 3-ish minutes while we wait for these ads to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the best. Thank you guys so much for your support. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.